Hey, this is Eli with Stellar Artifacts. Welcome back to my channel. I'm exploring the Legends line in the Masters of the Universe for Tweeterhead. I think the last one I did was Trapjaw. I feel like I didn't really do a good job on that video as much as I could have, but this is not like my job or anything. It's just kind of show and tell and sharing with the community. So I'm not making any money off my channel, but feel free to subscribe and hit like on this video, so I have more stuff down the line. Anyway, this is Skeletor I have today. I had a little boo-boo taking this out. I always hate it when that happens because, you know, we as collectors, we invest in our collection, and down here on the leg, I snapped the point of his like shin guard on the very side. That little point snapped off, and that was disappointing for me, but it happened. We tried to super glue it back on so it's in position, but the paint looks like it was kind of altered as well when it snapped. Either that or the solvent in the glue may have caused a little black line right there, but whatever, it is what it is. Anyway, this piece, Skeletor, I've been waiting to get him. I think, you know, when you look at Masters of the Universe line, you're always thinking about the two characters or protagonists, He-Man and Skeletor. I've been only kind of collecting the motley crew of villains in this line. I think I have Tila in my collection, but if He-Man comes out, I'll definitely snag him up, and then I'll just end the collection because they could go on and on and on with this collection deep into all the figures that came out in the Mattel line. But yeah, I want to get a close-up of this guy for you. I'll do a little bit better going through the close-ups than I did of Trapjaw, but it's starting to shape up. The line is looking really good. It's a 1/5 scale line for people who don't know. They have done a Skeletor in the past for Tweeterhead. Actually, it was not Tweeterhead, it was Sideshow, but it was for the same line. Tweeterhead just took over the line, I think. But both statues of Skeletor are really cool. This new one is awesome. I like it. I'll go over the details right now. All right, so I got some good daytime lighting in my living room here. Here he is. Here's some good close-ups. The portrait is freaking awesome. It comes with an alternative portrait I will show everyone. Staff is really done well. You have that purple orb or whatever you want to call it there at the end of the staff. So the staff is actually really cool. I like the staff. Let me get up really close on the portrait. See that portrait? Portrait looks really awesome. Modernized, looking evil, looking like a bad guy. Shoulder pads and all that are also really awesome. We kind of discovered you have to be cautious with these shoulder pads. You have to put them on, I think, is it after the cape goes on? Yeah, so they go on after the cape. And then this back part, I'm going to swivel it around. It's nice because you got a sculpted cape, so it's not PVC or anything like that. And it's not cloth. Nice sculpted cape. I don't think it's PVC, no. Anyway, so this part here is a little bit of flexibility in this back part of the armor along the neckline, but you have to be careful with it. I'm always scared, especially after I busted that shin guard. I think there's a little flexibility on purpose on this neck piece though when you put it in. So the shoulder pads go underneath that. But yeah, some good details on this stuff. On his armor, looks good. And like I said, the sculpted cape is really awesome too. We go down to the base really quick. You kind of have some painted lava with the Snake Mountain effect. It's supposed to be like Snake Mountain. You come around, you get the lava coming out of the serpent or snake's mouth. And so that's a cool effect. The first one has some similar lava effect on it that came out years ago. You have some spikes on the edge, or the teeth. They're made to be teeth on the edge of the platform there that he stands on. But yeah, two snake heads with the lava coming out of the mouth. You see the scales here. You got the scales on the base. You get back here and there's no snake. It's just, you're not going to be looking at that part anyways though. Here you got the shin guards. You'll see the part where I had the boo-boo, which is upsetting. But still good. God, the details on these are so amazing. I think that the creative direction, they've done really well for themselves with the creative direction here, all the detail. Yep. Got the armor there. Is that Hordak? I think that's Hordak there on his belt piece. And I also have Hordak in my collection, which is the very first piece they came out with when Tweeterhead carried along the line and took over for Sideshow. Got the chest piece with the bones and that little red pendant or whatever it is in the center there. And got the bat up there. But yeah, let me pan back. You got his left arm right here. Got him with that kind of a clutching, kind of a power motion, a little evil gesture, if you will. And but yeah, just panning back from him. Everything looks awesome. His posture or body position, his stance, pretty cool. But I'm going to swap these pieces out and show you basically the Filmation. This is meant to be more of the Filmation. Wait, I screwed up. That's supposed to stay on. Sorry. This piece stays on. This clutching hand comes off. And so we have the power sword. There we go. I got it pegged in okay now. So you got the power sword. Some other cool details on the hilt of the sword there. You can see the skull there. But yeah, the power sword is a good effect, so you can pair it up with that. I like the clutching hand, so I'm probably gonna put the sword away in the box. And if you want to go with the Filmation head, which is what the power sword is kind of meant for, I think, you can go with this version. So he's looking up laughing, and he's got the power sword there. And so the Filmation version is supposed to be more kind of tilting towards the animation version. So you got that kind of a glowing green face there, as opposed to the bone-colored skull. When you back away from it, yeah, cool. I like both ways, but I think I like the clutching hand and the more modern face on this, so that's what I will choose to display it with. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this stuff back on. Take the power sword off. Put the clutching hand back on. There it is, keyed in. Paint looks good on this piece. Good shadow effect, good airbrushing. Got that bright blue. I think the blue hits a little harder on this piece than the older piece, the older Skeletor that's out there. But yeah, I'll do one real quick 360 here before I get out of this video here. Cool sculpted cape there. And that's pretty much it with the close-ups here. Hopefully I was able to give you guys a good idea of the detail and paint work on this. All right. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining my channel again and checking out my review, show and tell, whatever you want to call it, for Skeletor in the Tweeterheads Legends line for Masters of the Universe. Yeah, Skeletor is awesome. Great piece. Hopefully I was able to give you guys, like I said, a good little once over on the detail and paint work on this. But whoever has this, congratulations. I think you'll love it. Be careful unboxing it so you don't do what I did. Matter of fact, if anybody has any suggestions on what color and type of paint I might use to cover up that brake line, holler at me in the comments. I might have to just like touch it up so that line isn't there, or looks more appealing anyway. But yeah, like my video, subscribe to my channel, Stellar Artifacts, and I'll have some future pieces down the road. I don't do videos every day or every week for that matter, like some of the bigger channels, because like I said, this is not my job. I like to be an active participant in the hobby, and I like watching other people's videos too. So anyway, thank you.